Welcome to the second online meeting of the Florentine series book club. I hope you had a good week. This week we will discuss the first chapter of The Prince. In the prologue we were in Florence, Italy. Back in 1870. The time the Botticelli illustrations were stolen from the prince. The first chapter still takes place in Florence, Italy, in the Uffizi Gallery to be exact, but jumps from 1870 to August 2011. The picture you see is the Uffizi Gallery. There are 4 characters mentioned in Chapter 1, the Prince, Professor Gabriel Emerson, Julianne Emerson, and Dota Ravitali. The Prince is a handsome young man. He has blonde hair and grey eyes, is 6 feet tall, lean, and muscular. He has the power to control human minds. He wants to execute the Emersons and retrieve his illustrations. He doesn't like Gabriel. And thinks the professor is insipid, a fool, ignorant and a Philistine. He is surprised Julianne isn't a society wife. Professor Gabriel Emerson is Julianne's husband and is very protective of her. Gabriel thinks he shares his copies of the original Botticelli illustrations in the exhibition. He acquired the illustrations in secret. Julianne Emerson is married to Gabriel and is younger than her husband. She is petite and too thin. She has dark large eyes, an elegant neck and cheeks. She is kind, compassionate, generous and charitable. Unfortunately she is ill. Dota Ravitali is the director of the Uffizi Gallery. Chapter 1 is related to Chapter 35 of Gabriel's Redemption. In both of them the opening of the exhibition is told. During the opening Vitali explains the history of the copies of Botticelli's original images of Dante's Divine Comedy. And Gabriel offers a few words of thanks in Italian to Vitali and the Uffizi and praises Julianne. There are 2 relevant scenes in Chapter 1. The first one is that during the opening of the exhibition the prince gets agitated by Gabriel. And ignores the words of praise for Julianne so he can contemplate the executing of the Emersons. The second one is that the prince, the Emersons approaches to read the couple's character. This causes that Gabriel gets very protective of Julianne. Gabriel senses that the prince is dangerous. Chapter 35 of Gabriel's Redemption tells the point of view of Gabriel in more detail. I'd love to see your thoughts about the following questions in the comments. Did your opinion about the prince shifted after reading the first and 4th paragraph where he was contemplating murder and thinking about breaking Gabriel's neck? Do you think Gabriel is a thief because of the way he bought the illustrations? Do you think Gabriel should be punished because the illustrations are in his possession? Do you think Julianne should be punished because Gabriel bought the illustrations? Do you think Vitali should be punished for trafficking in stolen goods? The outcome of the polls from the previous week will be posted tomorrow. Enjoy your week. See you next week with Chapter 2. The Sr. Fox.